welcome to a new vlog. It is currently 6 in the morning and I'm with some of my friends and we have been crazy enough to decide to do the Three Peaks challenge. This is slightly different to my other videos, but I thought I'd vlog it for you anyway. Now you might recognise a familiar face over here, although she's covered up. This is Maddie, my friend from uni, and a couple of months ago, probably about a month ago, we were sat in the library doing an essay and we said, oh, how cool would it be to do this? So we booked a youth hostel and we've been staying there last night. We've just had breakfast and we are now heading off to do our first mountain, which is Inquiries. I will tell you a little bit more about what the challenge involves in just a minute, but for now I'm going to put these socks on my hands because it is absolutely freezing. It's currently -1 degrees. We're done. As promised, it is now a little bit later on. It's about 7 o'clock and I will now explain the Yorkshire Three Peaks to you. So there are 3 mountains, hence 3 peaks, and you have to climb all of them within 12 hours. You've also got to walk the whole thing, so you have to walk between them as well. So the first one is called Imogen. Please excuse my pronunciation, it's definitely going to be wrong. The second one is called Imogen. And the third one, what's the third one called? Oh, Whernside, that's the one. There we go. So Whernside, we're going to do them in that order. Yeah, we're going anti-clockwise. So we started in a place called Chapel Ladale. There we go, got there eventually. So we started there, parked the car, and then we've just done Imogen, which was the first one. It is 7:30 in the morning. We have smashed it. We are now heading to the next one and we're pretty on track. However, it is very, very cold this morning. Very, very windy. We've already had to take layers off because we've got warm, but we then had to put them all back on again. And it is snowing up the mountain. Well, there's snow on the mountain. It's not actually snowing. It's nice and sunny at the moment, but I don't think this is set to last according to the weather forecast. George is listening to the F1 behind us. I'll introduce all the people as we go along today as well, by the way. And we are just wandering along on this pretty flat road at the moment, which is why I've chosen to talk to you about what we're doing now. Maddie's my friend from university, so we're on the same course, BA Geography at LSE, and we often go on long walks in London. How does this compare?
So far so good. This is a long walk.
It is a very long walk, yeah. So on a Sunday we normally do between 10 and 15 kilometres around London. Today's walk is 38, including mountains. 38 minimum. Could be up to 40. 47? Have we not planned the route? Do we not know how far this is? We've never walked it before. We are now about a quarter of the way there. It is what time in the morning? 9 o'clock in the morning. So we've been going for about 3 hours. So we're kind of on track to do it in time, if not slightly ahead of time, dare I say it. But we're all feeling pretty good. George is here. Let's introduce George. Some of you might remember George from last year. He was in a couple of videos. But George is actually my brother. We're just trying to work out the directions. George is my brother, and very kindly he has offered to drive us for this. Well, he didn't offer, he was roped in to drive us around for this trip to get us up to Yorkshire to do it. And now he is helping us out by doing the map for today. He is currently at Reading University studying meteorology. I've been informed very reliably by George and Maddie that we are in Horton in Riversdale. We'll introduce Erylis. So we're up the top of our second peak now. There is a reason why Erylis looks almost the same as Maddie, and that is because they're identical twins. So what uni are you at, Erylis?
I go to Imperial, so I'm also a fellow Londoner.
Yeah.
London student.
What are you doing?
I do biochemistry, but I'm in my first year.
So we spent quite a lot of time with Erylis during term time, chilling out in London. She comes on long walks Sunday a lot of the time. And then when we said we were going to do this, they said, oh great, let's invite Amy. And here we go, introduce Amy. So this is Maddie and Erylis' best friend from home. Where are you at uni, Amy?
Leeds.
Studying?
Nutrition.
Yeah. And we all have matching jumpers, which you can probably see here. Amy's gonna show us. We've all got different colours on the back, which we made yesterday. So we're getting photos at the top of every mountain with these on. So that's what we're going to do now. And George is studying the map to work out where we're going next. Unfortunately, after our second peak, disaster struck as the wind picked up and blew our crackers out of Amy's hand, providing us with the definite low light of our trip. Eris is going to show you where we are on the jumper. We have just come over. Go on, point to it.
Gone over this one. Right, this little peak.
Yeah, we drew the profile of the walk on Eris, well, on all of our jumpers. Eris is showing you. So we've got this long bit to do now. We're going to be here a while. And then that's our last mountain, and then the car is like, yeah, and we'll be done. It's lunchtime. What have we got?
Veggie sausage sandwich.
Eldest, cheese and tuna wrap. George is eating some cold pizza, and Amy's, but without butter. So we've all got different lunch, but it's getting us through. It's just turned lunchtime. It is quite cold. And I've got a chicken tikka sandwich. It's slightly further than halfway, so we're on to make it on time if we keep going at this pace. It's snowing! It's very cold. It's suddenly got very cold. It's clouded over. We are about halfway through and we've suddenly realised that this is actually more of a challenge than we'd anticipated as we sat down and just had our lunch. I've been for my wild wee. Amy has a hot cross bun. We've seen some cute lambs and everything is good with the world. It is about to rain though, so we're hoping it doesn't. We're currently at 24 kilometres and location middle of nowhere. Oh, it's raining.
I went for a wild wee and then a runner came past.
You weren't very wild with your wild wee then.
I thought I had a walk. Next to public footpath.
Right, I'm going to ask you some questions about our trip so we can fill in the vlog. What food have we bought for the trip?
We've got a load of apples, bananas, and then sweets, cake bars.
A whole load of
bars,
rubbish, basically.
Just a load of food to fuel this.
Yeah, it's not really healthy
Yeah,
eating
not
day to day.
healthy.
Right, so what clothes are we wearing for this trip, Erilys?
Walking socks, walking boots, kind of a given.
Yeah.
Sport leggings.
Yeah.
We did have joggers and fluffy pyjama bottoms on, just for warmth. Top we've gone for thermals,
Yeah.
sports top,
Yeah.
and then our classic Yorkshire Three Peaks homemade Primark jumpers and a waterproof coat.
And
then
backpack.
Backpack. And I've got a little nude that is now being an ear warmer headband stick. And French flats. We've all gone for French flats.
Oh yeah, we have matching French flats. You can probably just about to see Amy's over there. We are just about to do our final push up the mountain, which is there. What's this one called? Whernside. Let's go! And it started snowing, which is not ideal, but we'll make it. We're getting there. It's got quite hard. And we're currently heading up Whernside, which is our last mountain. But it's such a long walk. It's very, very steady uphill, but it's so long. As opposed to the other ones, which were like really steep inclines and a bit of scramble, but like, it was fine. And we've made it! We have done the 3 peaks. How do we feel?
Tired.
Yeah. Knackered, ready for a break. But we are at the top of our 3rd and final peak. So we've just got to do the very steep, we've been told, descent. And we are done! Yay! We finished the 3 peaks. George is driving us home. We're very, very happy. Feeling very bedraggled, as you can probably see from my hair. And the mud that seems to have made its way onto my face. Ooh, that was bad driving from them. Anyway, we are heading back to the youth hostel, I think, to chill out for a bit, and then we're going to head to the pub and get a celebratory drink because today has been hard. But it's been a really good day and I'm really pleased that we've done it. I'm very proud of us and we did it in under 12 hours. It took us, how long, Amy?
10 hours 58.
10 hours and 58 minutes, which is wonderful. We're now having fish and chips to celebrate.